Welcome to This and That Gaming. My name is Nathan, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla has a lot of death-dealing items and abilities. Most of these are scattered around the countryside of medieval England, but there are some seriously good things to find in Norway before you even finish the prologue. This video is all about my 5 favorites, so let's get started. Just because you're a Viking doesn't mean you have to stick with war axes and hammers. The daggers in Valhalla can be some of the most brutal weapons in the game. This is because the dagger attacks extremely quickly and can usually kill an enemy before they have the chance to counterattack. It's kind of like a stun lock. Luckily, there's a dagger called, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, Yngling, located in Norway before you ever leave. It's located here on the map, and here's how you get it. Our first ability in this video is one that I personally love. I've seen pretty much everything Valhalla has to offer, and I still use this. It's the Throwing Axe Fury ability, the first level of which can be found in Norway. This ability will make Eivor throw multiple axes at all enemies that are within range. The reason I like this ability so much is because if you're surrounded by enemies, this will buy you some breathing time, and if the surrounding enemies are low on health or just not that strong, it will kill them outright. This ability is found here on the map, and here is how you get it. For our second weapon in this video, let's talk about the Warhammer. Just like the Throwing Axe Fury, I found this early and used it right up to the end of the game. The Warhammer is a beast at stunning enemies, and if it doesn't stun them, it will almost certainly knock them to the ground. Combine it with the Stomp ability in your skill tree for a nice 1-2 punch to kill weaker enemies easily. The Warhammer is found here on the map, and you'll have to do some acrobatics to get it. I'll show you how. Our second ability that is wonderful to use for the entire game is the Mark of Death ability. This is a ranged ability that lets you shoot multiple enemies with the same draw of the bow, often killing them in one hit. The way this works is that when you activate the ability, your stamina starts to drain while you mark the targets you're looking at. When the stamina bar is empty, or when you manually fire the bow, Eivor will shoot arrows at all the marked targets. You can mark a single enemy multiple times, and so it can be used to deal a massive amount of damage to one enemy or multiple baddies. The Mark of Death ability can be found here on your map towards the end of your time in Norway. Make sure you grab it before you finish the prologue. For our last weapon and only bow, we turn to the Recurve Bow. For those of you that have played Assassin's Creed Origins, this is a Predator bow. If you didn't play Origins, try and think of the Recurve Bow as like a bow sniper rifle. It shoots very high damage shots very slowly and has an enhanced zoom compared to the other types of bows in the game. For stealth players that prefer super accuracy, this weapon is definitely worth your time, as it allows you to quietly eliminate guards from a massive distance away. This is where you'll find the Recurve Bow on the map, and here is how you get it. that is going to be the end of our video for today. In closing, I should mention that if you've already left Norway for England, you can travel back to collect all these things by going to your map and hitting the Atlas button to travel there. Like, subscribe, you know the deal, and it will be very much appreciated. I also stream every Tuesday through Saturday on Twitch. I'll leave a link in the description below. Drop by and see some live Assassin's Creed. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time.